I'll start by giving some information about me. I'm a 21-year-old AFAB college student. I currently live in my college town in a little condo by myself. A childhood friend and her mother were kind enough to let me have it all to myself for a great price. I don't have to pay utilities, and it comes with a parking space. On top of that, it has felt safe since the neighbors are mainly elderly people and families. The only person I've had an issue with is my next-door neighbor. I'll call him Clay. He has introduced himself, and I've noticed him try to make eye contact with me, so I would look at him. Nothing crazy, but I've never had a good feeling about him. Neither has my sister, my friend, and my partner. I've learned to trust my gut because it has made some good calls. Luckily, I'd hardly see him around, and when I do, he doesn't try to engage. That was until last Wednesday. Around sunset, I was taking out the trash. The garbage area holds to giant dumpsters and is surrounded by a brick fence and is closed by a wooden gate with a latch. This context is important. As I was walking, I heard footsteps behind me. Thinking it was just an elderly neighbor going to their car, I wasn't alarmed. But then I noticed they sounded too close and were coming from behind me. I glanced over my shoulder to see Clay walking behind me, also going to take out his trash. My gut told me I was not safe, so I quickly went in and threw my trash in the dumpster and tried to rush out. As I was trying to leave, Clay quickly asked, "You're my next-door neighbor, right?" "My name's Clay, what's yours?" I froze, a deer in the headlights moment. I was cornered. He was in arm's reach, and he had his hand on the gate, and I just knew I had to be gentle. So I told him yes and my name, and he told me it was nice to meet me, to which I said it back and quickly sped walk back into my condo. It took a little bit for the adrenaline to go away, and I started crying. Up until now, I haven't had a terrifying interaction with a man. I had never been that scared and so vulnerable in my life. I was worried he was going to take that as an excuse to try and become more friendly with me, so I stayed the night at my partner's, we'll call them Alex's place. Unfortunately, that was just the start. Follow for Pt.2.